Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Hope you had a great Thanksgiving holiday. Hope you were joined by loved ones around the hearth and had some good company and good food.
Gonna make me Google hearth. Is that just a fancy name for a fireplace?
I think so, yeah, I think so. But it's so much more than just a fireplace.
Yeah.
It's a state of mind.
Okay.
It's a gathering with loved ones.
I see.
That's what it is. Right around the hearth. That's where we spent our whole Thanksgiving. Right around the hearth.
Yeah.
So,
if you did,
it was beautiful.
Sorry.
Around the hearth and the television set, watching BYU win, kick UCF's butt, chase him out of the building after a slow start.
Didn't start out that way.
Yes, that's true.
14-0.
There was not a time when I thought we're going to lose this game, though.
You know,
there was a time when I thought we need to wake up. But I knew they would.
I just want to thank you as a Nebraska fan for keeping Scott Frost out of a bowl game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're welcome.
You know, my fandom's at the point where I'm just bitter and I just find victory in other people's pain.
I do not blame you.
You guys are going to go to a bowl game this year.
Cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, what, 7-5?
Yep.
Ooh, 7-5?
Yeah. The year 3 of the Matt Rule project is always really awesome, I hear.
Well, 7-5.
7-5.
It's a winning record.
Yeah. Looking at what the Las Vegas Bowl. So party on.
Against Utah, they're saying.
Really?
You'll be rooting for Nebraska.
7-6.
I will be rooting for Nebraska.
Yeah, we'll see.
But Utah's pretty darn good. We beat them, of course. We beat the godless animals, but they're pretty good. Missouri won, right? Against
8-4. Arkansas. Don't look at me like
8-4
against Arkansas.
8-4.
We got the borderline rivalry. We got
the what?
The borderline rivalry.
Oh,
we got the borderline back.
The ever-heated borderline rivalry.
We got the trophy. Stays in Columbia, baby.
Wow.
Rivalry weekend. Don't even start with me.
You actually beat a 2-win team over the weekend.
We did.
Congratulations.
Arkansas is a lot better than that 2-win record.
Oh, actually, they are. They really are.
They always have been. But that's why they fired the coach, because they always are just not. They're always good, just good.
Is my boy Bobby Petrino still coaching him, or did they fire him?
No, I think he's the interim.
Yeah. So he's been around. That guy.
Mm-hmm.
Also from the mean streets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
I wondered why. I showed a picture of him a couple times, during the game, and he had a vest on, and I thought, why is he wearing a slack vest like that? And I thought, it's mean streets.
Right, exactly.
Main Street.
It's just what he's used to.
Still recovering from a motorcycle accident.
And that was at Arkansas, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was a girl that helps out in the office from time to time.
Needed a ride.
She needed a ride.
What are you gonna do? Say no?
He gave her a couple of rides, so that's nice. That was nice of him. For the head coach.
Yeah.
To do that, it was thoughtful, I think. Meanwhile, BYU. 11-1.
11-1.
Headed to the Big 12 championship.
Remaining at 11th.
Probably are going to have to beat Texas Tech in order to get to the playoffs.
Absolutely.
I think they really have to win.
Absolutely. If you end up 11-2, you're going to the Pop-Tart Bowl or the Mayo Bowl.
Pop-Tart or back to the Alamo Bowl or something. And it's kind of cool because, it's their third year in the conference. And they're going to the Big 12 championship.
Yeah, it's awesome.
They finished tied for first last year, but because of that convoluted formula, they didn't get into the championship game. Steve Sarkisian over the weekend. He is the head coach of Texas, and I love him. He was an awesome quarterback for the BYU Cougars, actually, in 1995 and 96. And I get that he's lobbying for his team, but he tweeted out, it would be a disservice to our sport if this team's not a playoff team, and we went and scheduled that non-conference game against Ohio State because we're a 10-2 team. Then it wouldn't be a question. Well, dude, you've lost 3 games this year. That's
exactly what he said after the game when they beat Texas A&M. When they talked to him after the game, same thing that he said. And he makes a passionate case, but you're like, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. You're a 3-loss team. You're 9-3. That's not playoff worthy.
Not going to happen.
You want a disservice to the sport. If an 11-1 BYU team is excluded, that's a disservice to the sport. Everybody's been asking me, by the way, if I'm going to the game. Arlington's, half an hour from where we live. But it's $400 just to get into the stadium.
Stupid.
And you're up so high, you're actually watching the game from space.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yes, you're
that's
actually.
In fact, that's why Jerry put in those giant screens.
Right, so you could see it from space. Those are the only screens in the world that you can actually see from space.
Correct.
And so you get a chance to do that in the International Space Station.
That's pretty cool. Get
a little seat there, and I guess as it orbits the Earth, you come around and there's one.
You can catch one play.
In like the fourth quarter, you're going to be close enough to actually
the big screen.
See it.
Oh, okay. I thought, and you're saying that's not enough.
I'm saying that's not enough.
I thought you were a fan.
No, I'm not that big a fan. To sit anywhere I want would, any place that would be a good seat is like $1,200.
Yeah, easy. Yeah.
And it's more like $2,000 a piece if you want something really good.
If you want to get closer, you could be able to see the halftime Dr. Pepper show,
which is exciting.
That's cool.
That's exciting. Yeah. And look, I'd rather watch on my home screen, than do that.
The thing is, going to Jerry World is fun, but even if you're in the $4,000 seat, let alone the $200 seat, you're watching it on the giant screen.
For sure.
So you might as well just stay home. My argument is I'm comfortable here in my house.
Can I just say, I know you've been lamenting over BYU's ranking all season, and now it's crunch time where it really matters.
Yeah.
And obviously you do have to win the Big 12 championship game, but you may not be in that position if they would just start the polling later. Why do they have preseason polls? Because you guys started outside the top 25, right? And had to bust your way in.
We did.
And so instead of starting... And
I've made that argument forever, and they just say, got to win.
If the college football playoff gets to wait 6 weeks or whatever, I don't know why all the polls shouldn't have to wait. Because especially in this era of NIL money and rosters changing over so quickly, there's no way to predict who's going to be good.
It's really true.
So honestly, I think that they should just wait on this. And coaches, I mean, and nobody would have predicted Indiana would be at the very top.
No kidding.
You can flip your fortunes of a program overnight unless you're Nebraska. And so I think you should wait.
Indiana was great last year, though. I mean, Signetti turned that program around after last year.
Right. That's true. But I mean, going into last year.
But no, that's a good point.
You would not have.
A preseason poll makes it difficult for anybody.
It absolutely does.
Anybody who's not ranked initially to get to where we got.
Absolutely. And
they say just win. Well, they did all year.
Right.
Except for one stinking game against a top 5 team, and we're being punished like this.
Yeah, well, you didn't win good enough a lot of those games, though. No style points.
That's not supposed to be a thing.
It is, though.
It is. I know it is. Our coach knows it is, but he doesn't care.
Tom Osborne's your coach? I just want to give a shout out to Iowa. Congratulations on owning Nebraska yet again. And a shout out to their head coach. Fun fact, Kirk Ferentz, he's the Iowa coach, longest.
Been there tenured, yeah.
He has seven conference wins at Memorial Stadium there in Lincoln. The previous 3 Nebraska coaches, as you can see, have less than Kirk does. These are conference wins.
What a great stat. That's a great
conference wins at Nebraska at Memorial Stadium. So
awesome
shout out
stat.
to the Iowa coach.
I freaking hate Iowa, man.
Me too.
I do not like Iowa.
So how bad did they lose to Iowa?
I don't care.
It was ugly.
Was it really?
It was ugly.
I only saw
to something.
Oof.
Yeah,
I saw the beginning of the game, and I thought it was going to be okay.
It was. It was good. It was a good half.
Yeah.
It was a good half.
Was it, though?
Good half.
Aren't you Mr. Negativity today?
Okay. Sure, it was a good half.
Where is Missouri?
8-4, my friends.
25th?
We're the top 25.
Yeah. Okay.
Top 25, my friend.
All right. Also, over the weekend, I was watching, or I saw this article on Eli Manning getting into the Hall of Fame. And he probably won't make it again this year. He was worthy. He was eligible for the first time last year.
He didn't win the first ballot.
Is it, though? Is it? Let me ask the Jeffy question. Is it?
It is.
Is it, though?
It is.
Is it? You really think he should be in the Hall?
Yeah.
57,000 yards.
Can you tell the story about the NFL? That's a good. I forget who said this, but it holds true. If you can't tell the story about the NFL without that player, they probably they deserve to be in the Hall.
Oh, I can tell the story of the NFL without Eli Manning.
I mean, he beat the greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady, who will have his own wing at the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, and deservedly so. But he did pass for 57,000 yards, 366 touchdowns to 244 interceptions, had a 60% completion rate, 2 Super Bowl titles. I don't know. And maybe, that might be Hall worthy. I guess he's not going to get in, though, this year. So I don't know how many ballots it's going to take for him to make it. Peyton's there, and it's going to be...
Oh, my goodness. Peyton is the kind of brother who will crap every Thanksgiving.
He's going to rub that in like nobody's business.
Did you want me to sit in front of the Hall of Fame picture, or did you want to sit there?
And I think they probably get along really well.
Absolutely.
But he'll rib him about that endlessly.
Absolutely.
But you could tell he always rooted for Eli.
Oh, yeah.
Even when they were both playing at the same time. He just didn't want him to win when he was playing him. And there was a little family rivalry because Eli won 2 before Peyton did. So that must have been fun. All right. Getting down to the brass tacks now. There was a really horrible murder of a National Guard soldier in D.C., and it turns out that the suspect is an Afghan national that was trained by the CIA, apparently, in some kind of special ops force in Afghanistan. Here's what Stephen Miller had to say about the shooting.
Far from being deterred, the commander-in-chief, our president, is sending 500 more troops to the city to show that no terrorism will sway us. And also having a conversation tonight with America, the conversation that we have to have with President Trump saying that Joe Biden, the Biden administration, the Democrats have inflicted on this nation the worst national security threat in our history. We've never faced a threat like this. 20 million people brought into our country from the most failed societies on earth. Afghanistan, Somalia, Libya, Iraq, brought here. No vetting, no conditions, no rules. Brought here on visas, brought here as refugees, brought here as asylees, brought here as illegals. Brought here in every way imaginable, by plane, train, bus, automobile, by land, by sea. For 4 straight years, they deluged this country. And now more blood is being spilled as a result. What you heard tonight from President Trump, the breaking news here tonight, is saying that his government is going to accelerate efforts to review every person added to this country over the last 20 years, or the last 4 years, all 20 million. Now, obviously, if you're illegal, you're out automatically. But everybody else who is brought here, refugee, asylum status, whatever status, as he said, if you're not someone who loves this country, if you're not any benefit to this country, then we're going to send you out of this country. Because it's enough already. No one else has to die. No one else has to be murdered. No one else has to be shot. No more empty seats are needed at the Thanksgiving table or the Christmas table because of what Democrats have done to this country. So tonight we heard from a commander-in-chief a historic announcement, a brave announcement, exactly what America needed to hear.
Love that guy. Man, that's just impassioned. And great, just off the cuff, he just spews that for almost 2 minutes straight.
And the poor family of Sarah Beckstrom.
So bad, yeah.
So on
sad.
Thanksgiving is when she died. And the story of that, it's harrowing how the guy shoots them, and then the nearest, I guess there was a major who was close by who had a knife and had to stab him. That's all he was armed with.
Right.
Wow.
And then it was a 4th guardsman who eventually shot him. Just horrific. And again, Amy Meck, who's a great follow on X, who has been tracking all of the nonsense in this country as far as what immigrants are doing to it in many cases.
Especially as it involves Islamists.
Exactly. And she reported back last summer that the Biden administration that Stephen Miller just referred to lost track of 77,000 Afghans that they let in here on that Operation Allies Welcome.
77,000. Don't worry about it, though. That's only 70. It's not 77 million.
Right. It's just, it's stunning how she reposts stuff from years ago. Mamdani, 5 years ago. The Afghan nationals from last year. And just says, tried to warn you.
Yep.
And here we are.
Supposedly, this particular guy was CIA trained, right? He was part of the, I forget what they call it, but an Afghan force that was trained by the CIA and CIA tactics, and they went out on night raids a lot. And sometimes were involved in extrajudicial killings, supposedly.
Yes, that's what they said.
Yeah.
Sounds like the CIA trained him.
Yeah. So they kind of took matters into their own hands and just killed people. But that was what made them a priority to get them out of Afghanistan. And he was one of those guys. So then he got here and became radicalized by somebody against America. So it's frustrating. It's really frustrating. And how many of these guys are there here of the 77,000 that they lost track of? Who knows? Nobody has that number. Nobody knows where they are.
No.
That's part of what losing track means.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't know where they are.
One of
Good
the things that was very interesting, and I don't know if there was a follow-up on this. If there was, I missed it. But there was a spike in searching for this suspect's name in the hours leading up to the shooting. So someone was searching for him online in mass. To why that was happening, we don't know. But
wow,
somebody knew of him.
Jeez. Weird.
Yeah, because he drove from Washington State. So that's where he was living.
You know, they're blaming it on Biden. Did they not? And I heard something this morning that I don't know that it's true or not. But they questioned the Trump administration had extended his visa. Is that actually true?
I don't know specifically if it was his, but I do know that the Trump administration in April tried to get a lot of these individuals out of the country. And I know that shortly after that, a judge blocked that order.
Okay.
Jeez.
Okay.
But as far as him specifically,
yeah, okay.
All right, we've got more on this coming up in a minute. Do doctors have Cyber Monday sales? The doctors at Brickhouse Nutrition do. And this is your last chance to save 30% on everything. It's the final hours of the biggest sale of the year at Brickhouse. Trusted doctor-formulated health products, all 30% off. Like Lean, the weight loss breakthrough to help you lose meaningful weight without injections. And Creatone, that's pure creatine made just for women to help you look fit, leaner, and toned without extra dieting or exercise. Even Field of Greens, which is awesome. It's the superfruit and vegetable drink shown in a university study to slow aging and deliver results. Your doctor will even notice. Every Brickhouse product, from better sleep to superior collagen, is 30% off. Your last chance to save during the Brickhouse Nutrition Cyber Monday sale today. Visit brickhousesale.com. Save 30%. That's brickhousesale.com.
Yes. Pat Gray continues.
Yes. Here was Kristi Noem talking about the shooting of the District of Columbia National Guardsman.
We believe he was radicalized since he's been here in this country. We do believe it was through connections in his home community and state, and we're going to continue to talk to those who interacted with him, who were his family members, talk to them. So far, we've had some participation, but anyone who has information on this needs to know that we will be coming after you and we will bring you to justice. We absolutely will persecute you because we do know that we will never allow this to continue to happen in our country. Allow individuals who came to our country that were unvetted by Joe Biden, allowed to run free and loose. We are going to bring them to justice and make sure that they're returned out of this country if they aren't here for the purposes of being an American.
How does that not make sense?
Right.
We should probably know who's coming into the country.
Yes.
Right?
And until then, stop it all.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's what
all
he's
of
doing. That's what he's doing from those countries. So at least temporarily. And I'm sure some judge is going to butt into it and stop that order. It's so frustrating right now. She also talked about pending asylum claims.
Oh. Will you deport people with pending asylum claims, Madam Secretary?
We will if they should be. Absolutely. Yes, we are going to go through every single person that has a pending asylum claim, has an asylum claim here in this country. You know, one of the requirements of asylum is that you have to come in every single year for a checkup and an interview process and a re-vetting. And that is something that we're going to expedite and happen immediately with anyone who does have that asylum claim today, and ensure that they deserve to still be in this country, that they still have the purposes for which they claimed that asylum in place, and that they're not here being radicalized and perpetuating dangerous criminal activity against our Americans.
She wanted so badly to break in there and interrupt her with some other nonsense.
I wonder, okay, just reading between the lines, are we not doing that now, and now all of a sudden we are? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they've been pretty busy with the actual illegals, right?
Yeah, correct.
So the asylum...
I wonder if that's been a back burner.
Right.
Because the way she answered that
Yes.
didn't feel like that
No,
was
it didn't.
at the top of the pile.
Are you going to do that even with pending asylum claims, Madam
Yes,
Secretary?
everyone. We're everyone.
Yeah. Yes.
All of them. Every
Yes.
single one of them.
I love how she's unafraid of that, though. She just answers the question, just like Tom Homan does, just like Stephen Miller does. The officials in this administration aren't tiptoeing around this issue, which is great and so unusual.
Oh, they take notes from Trump.
Yep.
So, I mean, Trump.
That's right. That's right. Representative Debbie Wasserman Schultz
Love her.
reacted to Trump stopping the immigration temporarily.
The fact that the president's come out and says he's going to review every green card holder from 19 countries of concern.
What's wrong with that?
He has stopped certain immigrants from countries already that again, make sweeping generalizations about countries that shouldn't have every individual assumed to be dangerous to admit to the United States.
Why not?
We need to make sure that we have tight and appropriate and proper vetting. If there were gaps,
then what's your problem?
Admitted this person, they would have.
You just answered your own problem there.
Multiple levels of gaps, and this individual was trusted enough to participate in assisting our military during the war in Afghanistan. So
my head's going to explode.
I just think the president looks everywhere.
My eyes are bleeding
inward.
Right
I can give you
to
another
blame
one if
his
you
own
want.
policies.
Blame his own policies.
We need to make sure that we don't have our military.
I can't take her anymore.
Can't take her anymore.
Shut her up.
Okay.
I
I
can't
got a
take
Jasmine Crockett clip a little bit.
Oh no! On the same
She's
topic.
saying that we should deport someone else.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Is that on here?
22.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Got 22.
But obviously, in Trump's America, this is exactly what he wants. And the idea that one person can get out of line and commit such a horrific crime as shooting two of our National Guardsmen,
Pause it for just a second.
Holy crap.
On a side note.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
On a side note. How tragic is it that she had to straighten her
Thank
hair?
you.
She had to
Thank you. You know why she had to do that?
her hair because
Because
of
of
Whitey,
you, Whitey.
because of me. Yes, and
Yeah.
you. And you, Keith.
Yeah, my bad.
Chris isn't responsible for this. He's a Territorian.
I didn't know that's where you were going with this.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I love
How awful is it that she had to
Thank
straighten
you.
her hair for
Thank
us?
I almost didn't want to play the clip because of it.
We shouldn't have forced her to straighten her hair.
Right.
Someone had to say it.
Had to say it because how discriminatory
Well, she
is
didn't
that?
straighten her hair, as Michelle Obama refers to it. She straightened her
Straightened. Yes, that's right. That's right.
Okay, that's not where I thought you were going with this, but let's see what else is.
All
this
right, let's see what
crazy
else.
Witch had to say.
crime as shooting two of our National Guardsmen, two National Guardsmen that never, ever asked to be here. In fact, we know the young lady that lost her life, specifically, we're saying that this is a waste of time, but now you want to go against every single immigrant. That doesn't make sense. And it's frankly not who we are, because if that's the case, let's talk about the white supremacists and how...
Wait,
Stop.
She's going after white supremacists. We should...
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what the
her
main
point was.
issue is.
Yes. Is white supremacists.
Go after white supremacists like us because we made her straighten her hair.
Bingo.
I'm sorry, straighten her hair. Sorry about that, Jasmine. We shouldn't have done that. We shouldn't have forced her, but we did.
Apologize. Move to Pennsylvania. Everything will be fine.
Yeah, they have the what's it called? The Crown Act.
The Crown Act.
Yeah. You won't have to.
You don't have to
straighten your hair.
You have to worry about losing your job or presenting yourself any other way that you want to.
You can have the curliest damn hair
Whatever
on
you
the
want.
face of this planet.
Here's the thing, though. She can have the curliest hair she wants anywhere, really, without the Crown Act.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's weird.
What about whiteies?
Yeah.
What about all the whiteies that are yelling at her to straighten her hair?
It doesn't matter. That's the thing.
It doesn't?
It doesn't.
Weird.
That's the thing. Yeah, she
no,
could
in America.
wear
I'm talking
her
about
hair.
in America, though. I'm talking about while she's here in the United States.
Yeah, everywhere. That's right.
What?
I know.
Huh.
I didn't understand
Somebody
it either.
should get that message to her. Maybe you should call her today and say, you don't have to. You know, I'm a whitey too, and I'm saying you don't have to straighten your hair.
Wear your hair any damn way you want.
This is just such insanity. All you could do is laugh about it. It's just because otherwise I'd be mad every second of every day.
And honestly, I don't want you guys to relay that message anymore, that she can have her hair however she wants to. I would rather she feel compelled to move from Texas to Pennsylvania. So,
wouldn't that be great? Okay. Oh, that would be nice.
Is there more to this clip? I don't know. She's done? She's done? Okay.
We do have Todd Lyons, though, from ICE, explaining what President Trump can legally do with immigrants.
The president has called to end the temporary protected status of Somalians living in the state of Minnesota.
Blatant marriage fraud, visa overstays, people claiming to work at businesses that can't be found, forged documents, abuse of the H-1B visa system, abuse of the F-1 visa.
When someone's temporary protective status is lifted, they are now illegal alien. Whether it's Minneapolis, could be Philadelphia, could be anywhere. We're going to go ahead and remove those elements out of our country because at that point, especially if they came here under false pretenses, that's what ICE does as a law enforcement mission. We have to ensure that we remove those people from our communities.
Mm-hmm. Yep. What a hateful country.
Yeah, and we have Tim Walz will react to this coming up later on because he's a leader.
He's a leader, yeah.
He's a good one.
Yeah, there's a little thing going on with he and President Trump right now. We'll talk about that when that comes up. But then we've got the Afghan national who threatened to bomb a building here.
Yeah, he hasn't been. There was no specifics.
Fort Worth.
Yeah, we just know that there's a translation here.
Okay.
That you'll have to.
I have a question. You live in Texas right now. Would you
do a suicide attack?
I will do it. I want if I want.
Okay, who do you target? Infidels?
I will
suicide attack on you on infidels. I will attack everyone. Wait. Don't turn his mic off. Let him talk. Okay, you'll do it.
Pause it for just a sec. What is this from?
It's a live stream that they were doing. I'm sure
on
people
Twitter or
I don't know exactly where it was.
I mean, that's fascinating. He's saying it on a live stream.
Yep.
Yeah, that was leaked to Benny. Benny Johnson got that video.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, let him finish here. See if you can read this. Keep up with it.
From a Twitch?
All right, you'll attack. Yes. Where do you make your right here in America? I'm saying this to everybody online. Yeah. Fort Worth.
In Fort Worth. Okay, so he's threatening a building in Fort Worth that he's going to blow up.
He's making a bomb in his home, he's saying, and he's going to detonate it somewhere in the Fort Worth area.
There is no one who can stop him.
Yeah.
In Fort Worth, America, Texas, Dallas.
Yeah. The FBI arrested him.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank God.
So they took him seriously. They took him at his word, and they arrested him. You can't make terroristic threats.
The problem is, not everyone is serving themselves up on a silver platter the way that guy in Fort Worth did.
Right.
See the D.C. shooting.
Yes.
How many of these guys are planning stuff like this or carrying it out and not telegraphing it first?
Yeah.
That's the scary part.
It takes a certain kind of butt stupidity to do what he just did.
Right.
You know? You're just so proud of it. You want everybody to know that you hate this country so badly that you're willing to blow up buildings in America and talk about it on a live stream. Yeah, it'd be nice if they were all that stupid. But thank goodness they got
they're
this
getting
guy.
more boisterous, right?
Yeah, they are.
They're definitely.
Yes.
They are getting more boisterous
because they think we can't do anything about it,
right.
or we won't
he even
do
said
anything
that
about
in the
it.
video.
Yeah. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
Well, you just found out, didn't you? Yeah, all right. More Pat Gray Unleashed and the Fat Five coming up.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice? Yeah. Although that's not what really is going to put you in the mood.
No, it is
for
not.
the Christmas season.
No, it is not.
What you really need is this.
Oh, go tell it on the mountain, mountain over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born.
Nothing says Christmas like that.
Nothing does.
That was beautiful.
No, thank you.
And
Thank
if you're only listening to the audio, you need to go to youtube.com/Pat Gray later. And that
Or
way
not.
you-
Or you could just be happy with the audio.
Yeah.
Whichever. You know.
Don't forget to subscribe
Whatever.
while you're there too at the
It's a
youtube.com/Pat
really
Gray.
good idea. Really good idea. You'll save $20 on a subscription.
Well, yeah,
Actually,
no, that's free at YouTube.
Right?
it's free at YouTube, but actually,
Free at YouTube, right?
if you go to blazetv.com/Pat right now, you get $40
$40 off.
Really?
Yeah,
Yep.
Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday.
Oh.
Black Friday into Cyber Monday
Wow.
sale. Okay, so
Wow. That's incredible.
yeah,
That's incredible. Everybody seems to be having their cyber sale right now.
right.
It's almost like it just...
It is almost
It's almost
time
like
of
it's
the year.
actually Cyber
thing.
Monday right now. Even at Kexi Cookies, where you could go and save 20% on their Cyber Monday sale at
Really?
Kexi.com. Yeah, it's almost like
that's
that.
almost. Look, they had a record-setting Black Friday. They spent online $11.8 billion on Black
that's-
Friday alone.
Interesting, because I was told in article after article that Black Friday was going to be way down this year because of the economy.
Really? Because they claim that the $11.8 billion, it was just 10% of more than the $111 billion spent at stores last month alone.
Wow.
Building up to the Black Friday sales.
Wow.
So they're predicting, at least this Adobe analytics report, they forecast $253.4 billion will be spent online purchases this year.
You notice, how long's it been since the whole 4 o'clock in the morning Black Friday
Not
thing
that long
ended?
ago, actually.
It's not that long ago, right? It just barely stopped, I think, a few years ago.
Yeah.
Because people were still getting up and racing to the store so
Getting
they
into
could get
fights.
involved. And every year there was another story about people getting into fights over items.
Look, I logged on to try to get something on Black Friday, and if I'd have been at a store, I might have fought somebody over it. Okay?
Yeah,
I mean, it should have been available, but it wasn't. It sold out too quickly. The 65-inch TV-sized box of Kraft mac and cheese. I wanted one, and I did not get it. Okay.
Oh, no.
I did not get it.
No.
It was released.
It was already sold out?
Yes, it was released as part of Kraft's new Best Thing Ever campaign, and it looks just like
He
a
is
flat screen
still bitter.
television.
You can tell.
And but instead, it had 65 individual boxes of classic Kraft macaroni and cheese in it, and it was like 1937.
And it was
20
in that-
under $20, 30 cents a box. It
Wow.
worked out to be. Plus, you get the 65-inch Kraft mac and cheese box.
So what is that,
was
like
awesome.
5 years worth of mac and cheese or something?
I mean, no, there's
No.
only 65 boxes. Are you kidding me? But it was extremely limited. So I mean,
Okay.
I was online. I'm in the queue, out of stock.
And didn't get it. Oh,
Immediately out of stock.
Wow.
So congratulations to everybody who got it. One customer online said, I literally had it in my cart and it sold out while I was hitting the finish button. What even?
Oh, no. Oh. I didn't know that was possible.
So you can probably pick one up on eBay for a good price.
Oh, gosh.
But they would have had
So
more.
you really did try to get that? What are you going to do with it? Where you put that thing?
You put the box up at the house,
all right,
and you eat the macaroni and cheese. What?
Nobody supports a 65 count.
There's
Kraft
no doubt
macaroni
about that.
and
Tell me
cheese
that would
and
be
Jeff
cool
Fish.
to have. The 65-inch
It would be
TV box
cool.
of Kraft macaroni and cheese.
I don't know where I'd put it,
Plus
but it
the
would.
65 boxes of mac and cheese, which that's at 30 cents a box. That's
a good deal.
Yeah, it is a great deal. That is a
You
super
probably
deal.
pay more in shipping than you do for the actual item. But whatever.
Not seeing it on eBay yet. I'll let you know.
Oh, wow.
I'll let you know if I do.
Yeah, the Kraft mac and cheese lovers are not.
They're not giving it up.
They're not giving it up.
Nope.
I got mine.
You ain't getting one on the secondary market. Sorry. Nope.
That hurts. Okay, we'll continue on then with the
Yeah,
Fat Five.
continue on. Go ahead.
Thanksgiving travel nightmare, not over yet. Thousands of flights still delayed due to the winter storm yesterday. FlightWare reported over 12,000 delays in and out of the United States, 977 cancellations into or out of the U.S., mostly due to the major winter storm. And just as the Thanksgiving holiday was getting started last Wednesday, here in the United States, European aerospace giant Airbus warned flights will be disrupted after it requested immediate modifications to thousands of its planes. American Airlines, Delta, Air India, Wizz Air, Air New Zealand, all warned of disruption to flights. The biggest A320 model operators are American Airlines, Delta Airlines, and JetBlue United. So if you were being delayed, it may have been due to the grounding of the Airbus A320s because they discovered intense radiation from the sun could corrupt data crucial to flight controls. So about 6,000 planes thought to be affected, which makes up about half of Airbus's global fleet. And most of them will be able to be fixed with a simple software update. But they said, it takes about 3 hours to update it. I don't know. They have 5,100 Airbus planes that will be relatively easy to update with the software. And there's still 900 aircrafts, which are older versions. They need to have onboard computers physically replaced and will not be allowed to carry passengers until the job has been completed. So
That's going to mess things up.
I know.
Still, better that than the plane going down.
Right. Well, they discovered the issue right there. The JetBlue have a big problem from Mexico to the United States with that sudden drop in altitude, and it was because of the interference from intense solar radiation, which corrupted the data in the computer controls.
That's incredible.
It sure is. So, length of time it takes, who knows? Depends on the replacement computers, the availability. But I would expect maybe some disruptions in travel time, let alone the weather. Plus, so if you're still traveling and you're stuck, I need you to be civil and don't wear pajama pants.
You need that?
Okay.
I
need you to be civil at the airports and don't wear pajama pants.
Dress up for your flight.
Be nice
today.
Be nice. Sure, you're going to be stuck at the airport for who knows how long.
But be nice.
Be
stuck
nice.
in a suit.
Yes.
And tie.
Thank you.
On your
Thank you.
flight.
Be nice.
That'll keep you good and calm.
Right. Yeah, it will. Yes,
Right.
it will. That was a weird announcement from Duffy last week.
Yes, it was.
Okay, I'm not
Just be
dressing up for
nice.
the flight. I'm not doing it.
Dress
I'll
up
try to
and
be nice.
Yeah.
I can't guarantee anything, but I'm not dressing up for the flight.
No. And no matter how I'm dressed, if you close that door in front of me when I'm getting ready to
I'm gonna be
board,
pissed.
I'm going to be pissed.
I'm not going to be nice.
Don't,
Right.
I'll maybe take my suit jacket off or my pajama bottoms.
I will tell you, though, that the change in the weather finally in Texas was nice. I was happy to see the temperature drop. I was, yeah.
They're saying a week from now it's going to be
even colder.
Even colder.
Is it really?
Especially across the upper Midwest.
Ooh,
Isn't that
Is
great?
it nice? Because this is
called a polar
horrible
vortex.
outside.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It's too cold.
It's too cold.
It's too cold.
Boy, you
It's
aren't
November.
kidding.
It's December now. Actually, December 1st.
I
Too
love it.
cold.
Love it. I do too. I'm cold, but I love it because I like the change in.
Oh no, yeah, that's
in weather.
fine.
Yeah, it is fun.
But
it is fun.
And then the rain doesn't help either.
No, I don't like the rain.
That's
with it.
horrible too.
And if it was just a little colder, that would have been a real problem.
Yes, it
would've
would
been.
have.
Because it would have all frozen. It would have been black ice all the way
It
in.
would not be
That
here
would
today.
not be pleasant.
35 and
been
rainy
fun.
this morning here in North Texas.
Yeah. So it was very close.
Very close.
Yeah,
So
to
we
a
might get that
disaster.
next week.
We might.
Probably.
No, they'll probably, they'll start canceling shows.
I'm gonna have to put chains on the tires again. And
Oh, yeah? You're
this
chains on your
Okay,
drive
hold
in
on.
with that.
Please do a
Change
how-to
in Texas.
video on YouTube
Yes,
for us,
thank
Jeffy.
you.
So what you're going to want to do.
I don't like to, if I have to explain to you how to put chains on a tire.
You do.
Oh,
You do
but
have to
definitely
explain
you
it.
have to
We're
explain
inept with that kind of
Yes.
stuff. So explain it to us.
I've never done it.
All right, I'll do it.
Never done it either. And I'm from Montana.
I was just
I've
gonna
never
say,
put
wait, hold
chains on my tires.
Doesn't snow there really
It
bad?
does. Yes,
And you
it
never
does.
put chains on
Not
your...
once did I ever use. I use snow tires, but
Okay.
not chains. Talk about tearing up the road.
Oh my God!
Just put a cherry on top here. Ryan Mao, he's a weather forecaster on X, who says that this mid-December cold blast that we're going to be getting is going to be it's going to be like mid-December in 1876. Like it hasn't been that cold in mid-December since 1876, according to him.
Really?
So, buckle up.
Wow.
And you know, Tri-County can handle all that.
Oh, we're
energy.
good. Texas,
Oh.
man, we're good. We're
They can
ready.
handle all
That's
that.
the good thing.
That is the good thing.
They are reliable.
That is the good
So
thing.
reliable.
So
When you
if you
think of
have-
Tri-County, you think of reliability.
You do.
Thank you.
You do. That's the
So
first
make
thing
sure you
that comes
grab
to
your
mind.
extra logs for the fireplace because you're going to need it.
Yep.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's going to be cold.
So this was announced back in August. Gene Simmons posted on X last week that he was proud to receive Kennedy Senator honors in Washington, D.C. to be broadcast at a later date on CBS. And at the time Gene posted this, there was no official date had been set, but of course he posted this along with the announcement from Trump that goes...
What clip?
It's
something.
Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons.
Would be, I'm
I
looking
don't
for
see
Gene.
26.
Okay. Got 26, if you would.
And finally, we'll be honoring one of the greatest rock bands of all time, Kiss.
Yeah! Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah!
So Kiss was formed in 1973 in New York City by founding band members and incredible people, by the way. Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, Ace Frehley,
Who just recently died.
and Peter Criss.
Yeah.
Kiss became a global phenomenon, sold more than 100 million records worldwide, and produced 30 gold albums and lots of other things they produced. They made a fortune.
Made a fortune.
And they're great people, and they deserve it, and they work hard, and they're still working hard, and it's an honor to present Kiss.
So at the time, there was not a date, but now apparently CBS has said, "Oh yeah, you know what? We probably should air that." So they're going to do it this week, December 7th, Friday, streamed on Paramount Plus and CBS, and those of us on the Essential plan can watch it the next day on Paramount Plus. So congratulations! I know Trump is going to host it. And they're going to Sylvester Stallone, Michael Crawford, Gloria Gaynor, George Strait, and of course Kiss. So all good for the Kennedy Center as they move on. I mean, Trump kicked everybody out, took over the board, said this is mine now. So it's all
right.
We got a new chairman. He's good to go. And the long-awaited final season of Stranger Things dropped this past weekend on Netflix, marking the end of an era. That it began what seems like another lifetime ago in 2016. Stranger Things. This is Stranger Things 5. So you get 4 episodes this weekend. Then you're going to get 3 more released over Christmas, and the finale is going to arrive on New Year's Eve. And the numbers
Just
were
release the whole thing. I hate that.
Just wait. Each episode is like a movie. It's like an hour, 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's
I don't
long.
care.
It's long.
I don't care.
got
Release
through
it all.
I got
Release
through the
it
4.
all.
It's good. Yeah.
You liked it?
Yeah, I thought it was good so far. Yeah.
All
right. Is it as gory as people said last year was?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, there's
yes.
Is it? Okay.
there's some things that stick with you.
Yeah.
There's some things that stick with you.
There are
like
some things that
that.
stick with you. Yeah. I love the picture of them before and after. No, not this. That's the post. Yeah, this right here.
Oh, yeah.
This is when it started to where they are now.
All growed up.
Yeah, well, I mean, nursing home. is where they're at. And that started so
They
long
are
ago
dressing
for
home.
Stranger Things
Yes.
5, man.
Well, yeah, 11 was probably 11 at the beginning. She's
Yeah.
like 40. She just turned 43.
She did.
Yeah,
She just turned
43 years old.
43. Yeah.
So
Kind of messes with the storyline a little
it
bit.
does a
just
little
a
bit.
tad.
You just gotta
A little bit.
suspend that.
That's what happens when you act for so long.
No, she's married now, right?
Yeah.
She married some rock star or something.
Yeah. She wants to adopt. So
Yeah. She's going to be a mother. Wow. A lot has changed.
I mean,
yeah.
enough already. That's your Fat
brought it
Five. More fat available on the Chewing the Fat 5 Plus podcast. Plus, as I said earlier, now's a good time to become a subscriber to Blaze TV. Not only will you get our Blaze TV exclusives, you'll get access to all the other shows on the network. We have the Black Friday, Cyber Monday deal.
Right.
BlazeTV.com/Pat.
It's a good one.
$40 off. The
I think that's the
annual
most
subscription.
ever. That's the most ever. At least tied for the most ever.
Yeah, I think I just tied.
I think we did $40 off maybe once before, but that's huge. So
I thought once we did it the last time it was going to go away forever, but no. They brought it back.
Yeah.
They brought it back. Go to blazetv.com/Pat and get $40 off an annual subscription
for
right
the
now.
very last time again or something. I don't know. But here's what some of our Pat heads are thinking. Conservatarians tweeted out, we need to shut down all immigration for the next 40 years, regain control over K through 12 curriculum, and allow for better assimilation and education. That's a prudent plan, which is why it will never happen.
Right.
Too prudent a plan. From Pathead T, the CIA radicalized the guy to hate America.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't either. But I don't think he hated America when we first brought him here.
I don't think so either. I think that's why we brought him here, because he helped us. He helped us out.
Yeah.
And then we see it all the time. The radicalization.
Yeah, it's
here in the United States.
It sucks. And I don't know how you stop that.
Get them out.
Close the border. Deport them all.
Very simple.
Okay, that's one way. That might be one way. Kenneth Parker tweets, we have soldiers homeless on the streets with PTSD, and we're going to bring in a population of people to our country who most likely have PTSD and they hate us on the taxpayer dime. Yeah, I know. That's exactly right. Let me tell you about Birch Gold. You know, there's a lot of politicians that should be getting coal in their stocking for Christmas this year. But Birch Gold thinks, as a smart planner, you deserve silver. That's why for every $5,000 you purchase between now and December 22nd, Birch Gold will send you an ounce of silver, which is up over 60% this year. Smart people diversify and have a hedge. That's why I encourage you to buy gold from Birch Gold. With the rate cuts from the Fed in 2026, the dollar will be worthless. And what happens if the AI bubble bursts? That won't be good. So diversify. Let Birch Gold Group help you convert an existing IRA or 401k into a tax-sheltered IRA in physical gold. And for every $5,000 you buy, you'll get an extra ounce of silver for your stocking or for your kids. What a great way to teach them about saving smartly. Just text my name, Pat, to the number 989898 to claim your eligibility for this incredible offer. Again, text Pat to the number 989898 because Birch Gold's free silver with qualifying purchase promotion ends December 22nd. So text Pat to the number 989898.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
And we got some tweets here. Paco D tweets, we needed a snow thrower. So, yes, I sent my wife to get it at 5:30 a.m. on Friday.
I'm glad to hear that, that it was a good, profitable Black Friday, because the Walmart that I stumbled into, not realizing it was Black Friday, every worker said there was no crowds there that day.
Weird.
So, okay.
Wow.
Cool.
Well, there's plenty of traffic out.
Was there? Because I was out on Black Friday and there was no one on the streets. Yeah. Very few. Yeah, it was really, I was surprised. I thought it was going to be really jam-packed, but it was not at all. So, I don't know. Maybe, was it all online or was that retail too?
I mean, the online numbers were for Black Friday. The retail was for the entire month. So
okay. Got this from Two Spirit Gerbil. I don't know if snow chains are necessary in, check notes, Dallas, Texas.
Well, first of all, it's ice chains.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Well, the snow chains.
Here. Yeah. Don't be silly. Don't be.
Explain the weather to you.
Again, we need you to do a how-to video. Please.
Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. Especially for Texans, because they're not used to that. From Jimmy Dimples, December cold blast sounds like a cross between NyQuil and fruitcake flavored laxative. Wow. Okay.
Pretty close.
All right.
Pretty close.
That's fun. That's fun. Let's see. One of the seditious 6 lawmakers was Democrat Representative Maggie Goodlander.
Yeah.
She was asked what illegal orders has President Trump given?
Oh, this should be easy to answer. Right?
Should be fascinating to hear because they were so worried about it they had to warn the military
and they continue
not to follow him.
Mark Kelly.
Oh, it's
so I think it's important at this point to be more specific about what the illegal order that you believe has been issued or the illegal order you anticipate being issued is.
Adam, I'm going to continue to do my job, and part of my job is saying what the law says, and that is what I've done, and I stand by that, and I stand by the oath that I took to our Constitution.
What garbage?
Because they don't have an answer because there haven't been any illegal orders.
And if there were, she would have mentioned it.
Correct. And Mark Kelly, this guy.
That's the next clip we have, actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Mhm.
Good.
So
and
this is
so many clips from him. I wanted to not do nice.
Let's see if you have any comments after this clip from him because he's doubling down.
You can certainly go to the judge.
Yeah, same
advocates,
interview.
Okay,
generals,
hang on.
Yeah, this is the same.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is he's asked, hey, well, what is a soldier supposed to do if they're given an order that they think is illegal, Senator? And so here's his response to that.
You can certainly go to the judge, advocates, generals, the lawyers, and have a discussion about it. If you don't have time, you just say simply, I'm not going to do that. That's against the law.
It puts a lot of burden on the troops to make a decision in real time. But
it's a tremendous amount of burden on officers in the military, but that is their responsibility, and they can figure out a reasonable
and why are we
person can
talking
tell
about it
something
now?
that is
Why?
Legal and something
What
that is illegal.
So would you
pause it for a second? What is the issue needs to be asked of him? What is the issue that prompted this?
It's the boats.
And then follow that up with because nobody's ever done this before in the U.S. Congress. Show me the time when a group of senators and representatives have gotten together and produced a video like this.
It's the narco terrorists.
Yeah, and
killings. But, I mean, that's
well, then why don't they say it?
Kelly actually does on Meet the Press.
They do reference the report. It's a report with anonymous sources in the Washington Post that came out over the weekend that described one of the attacks, the September 2nd attack on the boat that had the 2 survivors floating in the water. And then, according to the report that Pete Hegseth, the war secretary, said, just take them out. And so the Pentagon, Hegseth actually himself responded on X. He said, "quote Our current operations in the Caribbean are lawful under both U.S. and international law, with all actions in compliance with the law of armed conflict, and approved by the best military and civilian lawyers up and down the chain of command." So that's what Kelly is trying to allude to here in this response.
Let him go.
would you refuse these specific orders to strike drug boats if you were still in uniform?
Well, the difference between the initial strike and what is being reported, as a second strike, and those things are different. I think this administration has tied themselves in knots. The explanations that we have received
tied yourself in a knot.
On how this is all legal. And I was saying weeks ago, my concern is with the service members that we're gonna put these individuals in a really, really tough decision, in a tough place. And they may find out, down the road that they did something that is illegal. It is not fair to them. That's why we need presidents and Secretary of Defense who understand the Constitution, who understand the rule of law, and have more respect for the Constitution and the country and service members than the whims of a president.
When do Democrats ever give a rat's anus about the U.S. Constitution?
And when do they care about presidents killing who they want to take out. And no one on the left bitched about Barack Obama's drone strikes.
Oh, my gosh.
Killing
on an American citizen, by the way.
Hundreds of people.
Sitting having breakfast in a foreign land.
Yeah.
I guess that was okay. That was okay.
Barack Obama, quote, "Turns out I'm really good at killing people. Didn't know that was going to be a strong suit of mine," end quote.
Wow. Yeah, that's
Democrats
funny.
didn't bitch about that.
No, they did not.
So, I mean, Mark Kelly, he is on dangerous ground right now.
He sure is.
Kidding.
What he is asking
kidding.
of our armed service members, I mean, he is.
And
he
always comes back with, he served, and
so he's got
whole
protective
litany
shield here.
Yes,
Okay.
his whole litany of his resume, and I'm like, shut up! What are you even talking about? And I love his other little in-slam there, as he calls it, the Department of Defense instead of the Department of War. That's just his slam against the Trump administration again.
So I don't know, man. It's you had Trump over the weekend saying, and basically consider the airspace around Venezuela closed.
Yeah, that's.
Don't read anything into that.
Don't read into that, though. No,
don't read anything into that.
I don't know what's going on there. Yeah.
Don't read anything
Don't read
into
it. No, don't.
No.
Wait,
How
you
dare
just declared airspace around another sovereign nation closed.
Yeah.
Now,
well,
how do I not read anything?
Don't read anything into that.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people are reading, I would say several accounts, they were reading into the fact that he retweeted a Lara Logan tweet about a show she was doing on election fraud and something about Venezuela. And so now there are actually full articles being written that perhaps Trump is going after Venezuela because they helped rig the 2020 election. And you remember there were reports early on with machines being connected with Venezuela. So I just was thinking, okay, let's just say he's going after drug boats in Venezuela because they have smoking gun evidence that they corrupted the 2020 U.S. election. Would that be worth going to war over if another nation was hijacking your election results and you just couldn't say that publicly because you know that there wouldn't be support as much as if you were going after drug boats?
Well, I mean, if you had proof, it would. That would be an act of war.
I think we're getting into what Jason had talked about earlier.
China.
Because we already are getting reports that China and Russia have backed off with support for Maduro and Venezuela, which is why he's been doing nothing but.
If that was the goal, it seems like it's working.
Peace. Correct.
Right, getting them little return of the throwback to the Monroe Doctrine.
Yeah.
I do think it's interesting, though, that he's supporting a return to power for the Honduran president who was responsible for so many of the drugs in that country. So that doesn't jive if the goal in Venezuela is the drugs. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on down there. I think there's so much going on behind the scenes that we just are not privy to.
Well, there's no doubt about that. But what I want you to be clear on is don't read anything into closing the airspace around the country. Okay?
Thanks for that reminder, Jeffy, because I was about to. But I shouldn't read anything into it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was about to read something.
I know you were.
But I don't want to.
You.
If I should.
But look. If you want Democrats on board with what you're doing with Venezuelan drug boats, then just invite Barack Obama to come hang out at work for a day and let him launch the strikes on the drug boats, and then they'll be okay with it.
Well, look, I've got my own concerns about the destruction of drug boats on their way to who knows where. They're nowhere near America when the bombings have been happening. So I don't know. I don't know what to make of it either. But is it legal? I don't know. I don't know. They say it is.
They're narco-terrorists.
They're
narco-terrorists. So you have
we
to
just
be
have to trust them on that. So otherwise, it'd be really hard to support them if I didn't believe that these were narco-terrorists.
Right.
If I thought they were just fishermen, it would really be a problem.
And you do believe that, right? You
And
believe that they're narco-terrorists? You do?
And let's say that the report is accurate, that there were 2 men floating in the water, a couple of survivors, and they were sent back. Look, if you're okay with the strikes on the boats to begin with,
right? Why wouldn't you go back and stop
them? Then they're
them?
enemy combatants, right?
Yep.
And then therefore they're fair game.
Correct.
So I don't think that there is any kind of issue with people that were okay with the strikes to begin with. But if you're against them to begin with...
It's not friendly. I will say it's not a friendly act to go back and kill the survivors. But war's not friendly, is it?
And the signs that says no fishing were ignored. So what are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
You're just going to let them swim it out?
None of it.
Yeah, there's no swimming, no drugging, nothing.
Okay.
And I will say, this administration has to go after Mark Kelly. They cannot just let this go.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
Originally, and we talked about it a little bit last week. Originally I was kind of all, and I know Pat was. We need to do, bring them back up, put them back on active duty, then court-martial him, get him a whole thing. But man, that turns him into a martyr. I mean,
yes, it does.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know that that's a good thing either.
And there comes a dictator.
But it would be
He's
nice.
a dictator now.
It would be nice to do that to him because he's agonizing.
Oh, my gosh. Pathetic. They're all pathetic, all 6 of them. But especially him because he's former military. Yeah. He's an astronaut.
Oh, yeah.
He's a fireman.
Oh, yeah, he is an astronaut.
He's the only
everything
guy.
you ever dreamed about being as a child. He's been all of those
He's
things.
a twin.
Yes,
he's all of it. He's everything.
Yes.
So yeah, it's pretty irritating.
And now he's a traitor. So did he wish? Did he wish that when he was a little kid?
Does that make him a traitor?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah,
you're on the
close.
line. Come on, you're on the line.
Yeah, it's pretty
you're
close.
on the line.
Yeah,
at least you're touching the line.
Definitely, and they know that.
Sedition.
Yeah, they sure
know
do.
what they're doing.
They sure
sedition,
do.
not traitor.
Yeah. All right. Let me tell you about Preborn. This Christmas, as we celebrate the gift of life, you have an opportunity to share that same gift with a mother and her baby. Imagine a young woman facing an unplanned pregnancy, feeling alone and unsure of what to do. She's searching for hope, and that's where Preborn Ministries come in. Meet a young woman who was unmarried when she found out about her pregnancy and when the angel Gabriel announced she would conceive by the Holy Spirit. It was a shocking and socially risky revelation, especially in that day and age. Joseph even considered quietly ending their engagement until an angel appeared to him as well. Well, this divine appointment was the fulfillment of prophecy and salvation for all. Every mother Preborn serves faces a moment of decision when she sees her baby's ultrasound. In that sacred moment, she has the opportunity to say yes. Preborn's mission is to help her find the courage, faith, and support to do that. This Christmas, for just $28, you can help save a life that could change the world. And thanks to a special matching grant right now, your gift is doubled. So if you'd like to donate, especially now when your donation would be doubled, just dial pound 250, say the keyword baby. That's pound 250, keyword baby, or just go to preborn.com/Pat.
Pat Gray will return after this.
Got some tweets here from Jeffy's Dubod.
Nice.
It's worth noting that Maggie Goodlander, our garbage rep, is the wife of former National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan.
I always
PSYOP
forget
much?
that.
That's great.
That's a good fact.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Hee-haw the Viking, God forbid that anyone who joins the military ever be faced with a tough decision. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't ever want that. Bunter Hayden, pardon crack connoisseur. Does anyone know how many members of Congress Trump, the literal dictator, has arrested and executed?
Oh.
All of them.
Really?
Yeah, all of them.
So everyone
They're
that
all
speaks against him
have been arrested and killed.
See, that's a problem.
Yeah, that is a problem. But that's what literal dictators do. So if the answer is 0, you can't continue to call him that, right?
That is true.
Isn't that interesting? Huh?
That's how it works.
Speaking of our fine president, here he is being asked about illegal immigration over the weekend.
Just reported this year that there was thorough vetting by DHS and by the FBI of these Afghans who were brought into the U.S. So why do you blame the Biden administration?
Because they let them in. Are you stupid? Are you a stupid person? Because they came on a plane
I don't even know if
along
that's
with
real.
thousands of other people that shouldn't be here, and you're just asking questions because you're a stupid person. And there's a law
real.
passed that it's almost impossible not to get them out. You can't get them out once they come in.
That's awesome. I don't care who you are. That's just good stuff, right there. Does he let him in? What are you, stupid?
Are you a stupid person?
It's a great question. What are you, stupid?
I mean, it's a good question on the reporter's part as well.
It's really not, because
What do you mean?
It's obvious why he's blaming Biden. Biden let him in.
I know.
What are you, a stupid person?
Yes, you know what? I am.
All right.
You know
well,
what?
then,
I am.
at least now we know why you side with the reporter, because you're a stupid person just like she is. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yes, all fine.
That's great. So last week it was Quiet Piggy, and this week it's what, you, stupid person.
Yeah.
I love that. That's awesome.
I mean, that is why we love Donald Trump.
Yes. He just
no
says
question.
it. He just says it. And he's not taking their
What
garbage.
don't you get?
I mean, come on. It's pretty easy.
That is
right?
Yes.
It doesn't take a rocket scientist
It does not.
to
What don't you
noodle
get?
that out.
What,
come on.
What are we? You're here talking. You know what we're talking about.
Why would you blame Joe Biden for 77,000 Afghans being missing in this country? Why?
Figure it out.
I mean, Joe is. Did I sum that in? Joe's was out wandering around this past weekend. Oh yeah, and I'm starting to call him Mumbles now. Mumbles Biden, because he's out wandering around. He may still believe he's president.
Oh,
really?
For all I know.
Really?
I mean, he's out talking to people, telling them he's still working hard on Ukraine.
What? He's working on it? All right. Well, then it's done.
Yay!
You know?
Mr. President! Hi, how are you? Welcome back. Yes, always a pleasure having you, Mr. President.
Look at
Did you go, family? I've been over a month.
Oh God, I'm gonna start crying. Thank you so much for your support of Ukraine.
By the way, I keep pushing as hard as I can.
I know. Thank you. I know. I'm Tanya.
Thanks for all you do for Ukraine. And by the way, I keep pushing as hard as I can.
For Ukraine? What?
Still doing that mouth thing, too.
You're not the president.
Right?
Mr. President. You're not.
Plus,
the
I will say
current
this.
President.
Okay, I will say this, too. If you just show the picture of him when he first walks out of the store, so I guess they were out, that picture right there.
He doesn't know
so,
where he is.
He does.
Why
He does.
did Jill not say, dude, don't wear the jacket you used to have the presidential patches on?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, put another patch on there or something.
Yeah.
Goodness.
They took off all his patches.
all his presidential patches.
no.
So, I mean, just wear the same jacket. I like this jacket. It's warm.
It's comfy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Put a new patch on or something, bro.
Yes,
Come
put
on.
a new patch.
Holy crap.
Yes.
Wow. That's
is-
stupid.
It looks like he's been censored.
Are you a stupid
What are you,
person?
stupid? Yeah, you're just a stupid person.
You know, he could sell, because he likes making money on the side, as we know.
Yes.
He could sell sponsorships and put little
Yes,
Velcro patches
like
of
NASCAR.
Yes, something.
Like
Like
NASCAR.
NASCAR. The NASCAR
Yes.
president right
Oh,
there.
he'd make a ton of money.
Yeah, he would.
10% for the big guy.
And maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe I saw Hunter was out with them shopping.
Sure was.
So maybe that's what Hunter's
Shopping for
doing.
patches, yeah.
Wait,
Yes.
Wait, you shop for crack?
Yes.
Is that what
Yes.
He's clean now, man.
He is.
Oh, okay.
He's clean now.
That's my bad.
Okay.
He's clean now. Wow.
And I love on that same trip, Jill Biden went to like a yoga class with his daughter.
Oh, yeah.
And his granddaughter. So they were all exercising.
Were they
that-
coming out of an art gallery there? Maybe Biden, or maybe Hunter had a, maybe he had a display with a bunch
No,
of.
they went to a flower shop. They
shop.
went to work out, and then Jill went to a lingerie.
you've got the whole list there.
I do.
Yeah.
And then
Lingerie.
Jill
No.
went to a lingerie store and bought something
There you
and
go.
walked out.
Yeah.
So you know.
There you go.
You know there's some
Ick.
Biden business happening.
A little Biden business for the holidays.
Too
Talk
much information
about
there.
anything else.
Yeah, that's gross.
Are we sure it's for Joe, though? She might
there
have
you
bought
go.
some lingerie, for
I don't want to hear about
little
it.
Thank you.
Don't want to hear
Secret
about
Service
it.
Yeah, but a
business
Trump
set
clip over there?
aside.
They don't have Secret Service.
They have a Trump MRI.
Yeah, they do. He's the former
else?
president of the United States.
Yeah, we need to talk about
Anything else?
about President Trump, who's apparently being asked about his MRI.
Okay.
NewsNation, failing NewsNation.
No, sir.
Wait, what?
NewsNation is doing lousy, by the way.
Pause it for a sec. Wait, what?
I thought NewsNation was on his side.
Right, what is that all about?
NewsNation is all over him,
Right?
in a good way.
Yes.
What?
But I think
Why
he's also
is-
talking about the stock market. So they went public. There was a little bit of a chaos there because people started selling and the prices super dropped. So maybe that's what he's talking about.
Oh, the stock price?
The stock price for NewsNation.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wow. Well, that's weird because
I think that's what he's talking about.
Okay, so it's
he's
not-
talking like he's pissed at them.
Right. Did they
Yeah,
do
NewsNation's
something?
doing
He doesn't-
lousy, by the way. That wasn't. It didn't feel like that was about the stock price.
No, that's like they're failing. That's a fail.
Yeah.
Nobody watches NewsNation.
Yeah, that's
kind
like
of thing.
New York Times.
Yeah, that's what he does
Wall
to
Street.
CNN.
Yeah, all the time.
To Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, yeah.
And what was the question that was just asked of him? Then?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
NewsNation, failing NewsNation.
No, sir.
that's weird.
NewsNation is doing lousy, by the way. But if you want to have it released, I'll release it. Absolutely.
Okay, so pause it. So they're talking about this MRI that he got. I don't know. I thought this was from him flying back from Mar-a-Lago to Washington, D.C. last night. I thought that's when this took place. So I don't know if he had another MRI or if they're still after him about, hey, the MRI that he had. Remember, he had an MRI a while ago that he said everything was fine on. But I don't know that they ever released what the MRI was for.
But he's saying, I'll release it. That's not a big deal.
Okay, but then he goes on.
All right.
Uh-oh.
If you want to have it released, I'll release it.
Please. Can you tell us what they were looking at?
For what, releasing?
No. What part of your body was the MRI looking
I
at?
have no idea. It was just an MRI. What part of the body? It wasn't the brain because I took a cognitive test and I aced it. I got a perfect mark, which you would be incapable of doing.
Oh, my gosh.
You too.
Oh, man.
Which you would be incapable of doing, and so would you. So he's pissed.
He's pissed that they asked about the MRI.
Yeah.
Why?
And I don't know.
And I'll tell you this. I've gotten several MRIs.
Right.
And every single time,
You didn't know.
I knew
You didn't know.
exactly
You
what
didn't know,
part of
Pat.
my
You
body
didn't
they were
know.
looking at.
I just stopped in.
know.
I
Every
stopped
time.
into the MRI place and said,
Hey, why don't you MRI me?
It's like a drive-through.
Surprise me.
Surprise me.
Surprise me with a
Yes.
different part of the body this time.
Yeah, we're just going to spin the wheel of body parts, and we're not going to tell
stick
you
you
what
in
we're
this
scanning.
tube, and then we're just going to MRI.
Yes.
Because there's nothing more fun than laying in that tube
Oh, man.
with a
come on,
bad
Pat.
back for an hour.
Think about it.
It's I love the noise.
The last one. I got one coming up this week on my knee, but that's the last one.
It's fun. You're
going
gonna
to
enjoy it. You're gonna love it, man. You're gonna love it.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
All right. We were a little confused for a minute on President Trump's
Now, do we think we
criticism of NewsNation. I think we figured it out.
Okay.
I think we got it now.
I think so too, but
I
I'm
think
not
we were
sure.
confusing NewsNation with Newsmax.
Yeah, because I did.
Yeah.
I did.
But I will say, I think NewsNation it leans
still up Trump,
to the right.
right?
I mean, Bill
Center.
O'Reilly's on
Yeah,
a lot.
Bill O'Reilly.
Sean Spicer is on all the time. And Chris Cuomo.
He's their guy, right?
He's their guy.
He's the main anchor, yeah.
But he's become much more
Center.
Yeah,
For
center
sure.
right, I would say, than he used to be. I mean, he's made some sense a few times in clips we've seen.
Which is weird.
Which is very weird, because he never did on CNN. Never made sense.
No, he did not.
So it's kind of interesting. When people get away from that mind control propaganda at CNN, they seem to change a bit, don't they? Yeah, it's interesting. Is there a number people can
Yeah, it's
call?
right there,
Ivan?
right in front of
Okay.
you. Right there on the
Oh,
wall.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Right there on
It's
the wall
interesting.
behind you.
It's interesting.
Is Sean Hannity
A Scientologist.
That's the big the big questions here.
And do we get to the big question?
No, we're not going to get to the big question. No, because I'm pretty sure he's not. So we got a flashback here from 2020. Little reminder from the guy who immigrated, who investigated, who I think this was the guy
he interrogated.
Yeah, not just investigated.
James Mitchell.
He interrogated Khalid Sheikh Mohammed,
Correct.
or whatever that guy's
9/11
name was.
Okay.
Yeah. the 9/11 mastermind.
So he's explaining, along the way that Trump has been speaking the last few days. This is a flashback, like you said, 5 years ago. This is how these immigrants integrate into our society.
What he said to me was that our civil liberties and our openness and our willingness to be responsive to other people's cultures were actually gifts from his God, that they were weaknesses and flaws that he had put into his God, Allah had put into the American culture so that we could be defeated. He said that the easiest way to do that, in spite of the fact that Al-Qaeda dreamed of these big, huge, catastrophic attacks, that wasn't particularly practical, that the easiest way to win the long battle to take over the world with Sharia law was actually through immigration and by outbreeding non-Muslims. He said that like-minded jihadi brothers would immigrate to Western democracies and to the United States. They would wrap themselves in our civil liberties for protection. They would support themselves in our welfare systems while they spread their jihadi message. And then,
that's why we got to stop it.
The time was right. They would rise up and attack.
And maybe we should believe them when they say those things.
Yes, I do. I do.
Me too. Oh, me too. Me too. Because you can see it.
They're proving it
all the
every
time.
day.
Yes, and it's not all Muslims. It's probably not even most, but it's the radicalized douchebags who come here and want to enforce Sharia law. They want to force Islam into every household. And they've said it. They've said it just that way.
Yes, they have.
There will be Islam in every household in the world, and especially in America. That's what they claim. Well, no.
How about no?
No.
It's time to go.
No.
No, time to go. That's my slogan.
Man.
That's my slogan. No, time to go.
Yep.
And I know. Okay, so it's not every Muslim. I understand that. Sorry. So.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
I know.
It is hard not to feel that way when we see what we see every day.
Yes.
And we see it from the radicalized ones. We see it from the extremists. We see it every single day. And after a while, gets a little frustrating.
I don't know about you guys, but that video from the Fort Worth guy hit home. Very home.
Yeah.
And
the one that was going to bomb some building in Fort Worth.
I live in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Hey, so what is this? Who's sending, Jeffy? You sent in clip 25, Matt Walsh on Third World Culture.
Oh yeah, well I'm a fan of Matt Walsh. Yeah. I mean, he used to work here, and I love Matt. But he's saying I appreciate him. Listening to this show. Thanks, Matt.
Here we go.
I appreciate it very much because he's saying what reiterating what we've said all along.
Okay.
This is why we say import the third world, become the third world. Because the thing that nobody wants to say is that the reason why third world countries are the way they are is because third world people are the way they are. Okay. At the end of the day, your country is a reflection of its people. Every country is, when it comes down to it. Somali is totally dysfunctional and corrupt because scam and frauds, piracy, this is part of the lifestyle, part of the culture. Bring it over here, you get the same stuff.
There you go. The third worldification of America is well underway.
And it is possible that Matt came to that conclusion on his own. He's a pretty smart guy.
No.
He could have, great minds think alike. It could be one of those things, or he could have stolen it.
He stole it. I agree with Jeff.
I think that's the more likely
If you want to believe
situation.
that great minds think alike, you go ahead.
Okay.
I'm on
No,
Jeffy.
I want to believe that he stole it from us. I really do.
That's exactly what happened.
But I know Matt, and he's pretty smart.
That's exactly what happened.
I'm with Jeffy. I'm with
He
Jeffy
stole
on
it.
this one.
Yeah.
I am too. I'm with Jeffy too.
Thank you.
He stole
Hey,
that.
Matt, stop. Well, now go ahead. Steal our stuff. It's fine. It's fine.
A little credit once in a while wouldn't hurt, but go ahead.
Hey,
As I was listening to on Pat Gray Unleashed.
Yes. That's all we ask. That's all we ask.
And that also applies to disease outbreaks as well. Not just a culture shift.
Right.
But if you leave your borders wide open and anybody comes through that isn't vetted,
you leave yourself open to all third world problems.
Yep.
Right? Yep. I mean, it's inevitable. If you allow the third world into the country, what's going to happen?
Screwworms.
Screwworms, right.
That's what happens.
Measles.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Well, you see a lot of cattle crossing the border.
The cattle crossing the border.
Yeah, people coming across the border with their cattle.
Stupid cattle
Every day you see that.
Every
so
single
tired
day.
of seeing the cattle come across the border.
Leave the screwworm there.
Well, not just Pat, you focus on the wrong thing.
Yeah.
The cattle has screwworm,
Right.
which just messes up our own cattle.
That's right.
I know.
No,
That's
right. But they're
sad.
coming across the border by themselves.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens. All right. Let me tell you about real estate agents I trust. A number of years ago, Glenn was so fed up with the realtors that don't really care about their clients that he started this company. And he wanted you to have a better situation with your realtor than he had with his. And that's why these realtors are carefully vetted by Glenn's team. And we only get the best ones in every market. So if we couldn't find somebody really good in your area, we just didn't have one there. But we found really good ones in, I think, close to 1,500 different places. So go to Real Estate Agents I Trust. It's a free service we provide to you, and find a great realtor that will help you with your home sale, buying a home, or doing both because you're relocating. Again, it's absolutely free. There's nothing to lose here. Go to Real Estate Agents I Trust. The name says it all. realestateagentsitrust.com.
Pat Gray Unleashed is here.
Then we got Tim Walz. How much have you missed Tampon Tim?
Every day.
Since the
Every
election?
day.
Every day?
Every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Every single day.
Really?
Could have had him, America.
I have
Could
not.
have had him.
Coulda
Man.
had him.
I have
so
not.
this
I've
is
seen him
interesting.
too much.
Kirsten Welker, man, she did some journalism over the weekend.
That's hard to believe.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wow.
And so, yeah, Tim Walz having to account for this federal investigation.
Because in Minnesota, there's a big fraud case.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the people involved have blamed it directly on Tim Walz.
Right.
I mean, this isn't the federal government blaming Tim Walz. These are people who were in this administration, who were administering this program.
Yep.
They're saying, yeah, it's Tim Walz. So she asks him about it.
Dozens of people of East African descent have been charged, convicted, and sentenced for stealing more than $1 billion in taxpayer money from government programs during COVID. As you know, Governor, that is more than Minnesota spends each year to run its Department of Corrections. So I want to give you a chance to respond to this. Do you take responsibility for failing to stop this fraud in your state?
Well, certainly I take responsibility for putting people in jail. Governors don't get to just talk theoretically. We have to solve problems. And I will note, it's not just Somalis. Minnesota is a generous state. Minnesota's a prosperous state, a well-run state. We're AAA bond rated, but that attracts criminals. Those people are going to jail. We're doing everything we can. But to demonize an entire community on the actions of a few, it's lazy.
Oh, my.
It's lazy, yeah.
Gosh.
I mean, they were siphoning money that were supposed to go toward school lunch programs.
And it went to Somalia instead.
Yeah, exactly. It went to go and pay for terrorists.
You know, Boko Haram, the terrorist group, headquartered, I think, in Somalia, a lot of money went to them.
Yes.
From Minnesota taxpayers,
and you can
unknowingly.
You can see why the left howls when Doge uncovers USAID AID fraud.
That's why they don't like
stuff
it.
like this. But I just want to point out, he's talking about Somalia stuff. I mean, you're a conquered state, Governor, and in your case, willingly. So look at the little flag pin there. I mean, you let Somalia change your state flag even to reflect one of the provinces over there. It's
Look at the expression on his
identical.
face. He's so shocked that he's being asked about it. That's
that's
so
what we have
great.
you on for, douche.
Right. Oh, my gosh. Wow. He is really something, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
And great response on that. All right. Here's how President Trump summed it up. This is also a Thanksgiving salutation here from the president. A very happy Thanksgiving salutation to all our great American citizens and patriots who have been so nice in allowing our country to be divided, disrupted, carved up, murdered, beaten, mugged, and laughed at, along with certain other foolish countries throughout the world for being politically correct and just plain stupid when it comes to immigration. The official United States foreign population stands at 53 million people, according to the census, most of which are on welfare. From failed nations or from prisons, mental institutions, gangs, or drug cartels. They and their children are supported through massive payments from patriotic American citizens who, because of our beautiful hearts, do not want to openly complain or cause trouble in any way, shape, or form. They put up with what has happened to our country, but it's eating them alive to do so. A migrant earning $30,000 with a green card will get roughly $50,000 in yearly benefits for their family. Wow. The real migrant population is much higher. This refugee burden is the leading cause of social dysfunction in America, something that did not exist after World War II. Failed schools, high crime, urban decay, overcrowded hospitals, housing shortages, and large deficits, etc. As an example of hundreds of thousands of refugees from Somalia are completely taking over the once great state of Minnesota. Well, that's certainly true. Somalian gangs are roving the streets looking for prey as our wonderful people stay locked in their apartments and houses, hoping against hope that they will be left alone. The seriously retarded governor of Minnesota, Tim Walz, does nothing. Man, isn't that the truth? Either through fear, incompetence, or both, while the worst congresswoman in our country, Ilhan Omar, always wrapped in her swaddling hijab. What a great line. And who probably came into the USA illegally, in that you are not allowed to marry your brother, does nothing but hatefully complain about our country, its constitution, and how badly she is treated, when her place of origin is a decadent, backward, and crime-ridden nation, which is essentially not even a country for lack of government, military, police, schools, etc. Even as we have progressed technologically, immigration policy has eroded those gains and living conditions for many. I will permanently pause migration from all third world countries to allow the U.S. system to fully recover. Terminate all of the millions of Biden illegal admissions, including those signed by sleepy Joe Biden's autopen, and remove anyone who is not a net asset to the United States or is capable of loving our country, and all federal benefits and subsidies to non-citizens of our country.
Common sense.
Denaturalize migrants who undermine domestic tranquility, and deport any foreign national who is a public charge, risk, security risk, or non-compatible with Western civilization. These goals will be pursued with the aim of achieving a major reduction in illegal and disruptive populations, including those admitted through an unauthorized and illegal autopen approval process. Only reverse migration can fully cure this situation. Other than that, happy Thanksgiving to all. Except those that hate, steal, murder, and destroy everything that America stands for. You won't be here for long.
And what does the left hear in that message? Not common sense, not let's save America, not let's do what's best for this country. They say, oh my goodness, you're painting with such a broad brush. And what does Tim Walz hear? Does he hear anything there that he needs to act on? No, he responds with, Donald Trump shouldn't use the word retarded. That's how he responded to that message.
Yes.
Which, I mean, yes.
Although it's back. The word is back.
It's back, and it's fine. It's totally fine. Don't misunderstand me. But don't give the left any anything to latch onto, because the common sense and that message dwarfs any kind of word that you could throw in there.
It does.
But it gives them a chance to respond to that without responding to that. And that's what hurts.
Yeah, they respond to the wrong part of it.
Exactly.
Because who cares what word he used to describe Tim Walz?
Cares?
It's the way Trump speaks. Don't worry about it. Worry about the rest of the message. Right. What are you, stupid?
Are you a stupid person? Are you retarded?
I do want to see where this autopen threat goes, though.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Check this out.
That is a lot.
Thousands of things that he signed.
Yeah.
Thousands.
And Trump saying that approximately 92% of Joe Biden's orders were with the autopen, and he says they're hereby terminated.
Yeah. The null and void.
Okay.
I know.
Let's see what happens with that.
Let's see.
Let's see. And I will say, maybe it's just the white nationalist in me.
Okay.
Just eliminating from third world countries isn't enough. Every country. Shut down immigration, period.
Amen.
Okay, Whitey.
100.
Okay.
Shut down percent.
Okay,
everyone. Let's clear this thing out.
Yeah,
We're
I
gonna
don't
clear
care.
the decks.
I don't care if they come from Norway.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I don't care who they are.
Let's get a
where they
grip
come
on
from.
it. Yeah, let's take
Stop
a minute.
it.
We'll take a breath.
Yes.
We're not shutting it down forever. You'll be able to come into the country legally
Just not
sometime soon.
now.
Just not right now.
Right.
Because we've got
Get
some
in line.
issues
Get
we
in line.
need to fix first.
We make everybody else get in line. It just on that autopen thing, the president also said that Joe Biden was not involved in the autopen process, and if he says he was, he will be brought up on charges of perjury. I mean, again, let's see where this goes. Lastly, I'll say this. I thought the autopen was first used, I remember raising my eyebrow early in Obama's presidency. I think this was spring 2009 when he signed that stupid what was it called? The bill that got all the construction projects jump started and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And he was on a plane.
Yes.
And I thought that's where that first was put into use. But I saw this over the weekend that said that that the first use of the autopen was May 26, 2011. While in France, Obama authorized his staff in D.C. to have the autopen sign the first extension for President Bush's Patriot Act before a midnight deadline. Well, let's start unraveling the Patriot Act then, shall we?
Yeah, no kidding.
So it's going to be interesting to see where this thing goes. Yeah.
But he was aware of it. That's the thing.
That's true.
He was aware of it.
And he ordered it.
He said,
That's true.
we're
Yes.
using the autopen.
That's true.
Yes, we're using it because I can't physically
there.
do it
Be
right there.
Yes.
So we're
That's the
using
point.
it.
Yep.
Let me take a minute and tell you about the Jays case because this month is all about giving. It's been a long year, very unpredictable. So give the gift of health, safety, and peace of mind. Told you about Jace before. But as you think about gifts that truly matter, let me remind you of the Jace case. Emergency medications and prescription antibiotics all in one ready-to-go case that's shipped exactly right to your door at home. And you're in control and prepared ahead of time. Other emergency medication kits specifically made for different scenarios and needs. We've got the Jace Daily, 12-month supply of everyday medication, so you're prepared in case of shortages, supply chain issues, natural disasters, whatever. There's Jace Aid, 3 levels of tactical first aid kits, ensuring you're prepared for everything from everyday medical issues to large-scale trauma. Ivermectin with 4 different ways to get ivermectin. So you're always set and prepared. And right now, you can easily give the gift of real emergency preparedness with 20% off Jace gift cards. So enter the promo code at jace.com. Enter the promo code PAT at checkout for a discount on your order. That's promo code PAT, PAT at JASE, jace.com.
You're listening to Pat Gray Unleashed.
Something happened on an NFL broadcast last night that was really concerning, really disturbing. And it happened to Rodney Harrison, who's only, 53? Something like that?
Yeah, 52, about to be 53.
Okay.
So this is Sunday Night Football, the pregame.
Yeah.
And, they're obviously discussing the Sunday Night Football game coming up, Denver and Washington.
And everybody who's listened to this show for a really long time. I mean, a really long time. Because I think it actually happened on Glenn's show back in, was it 2009? I think when we found the Bertation from
Maybe
that
Glenn stole it
reporter.
from us. Anyway.
I think we were on the show at the time.
Yeah, we were.
And this woman had, we call it a Bertation because that's the word she used, which doesn't make any sense. But she was doing a report from somewhere. I don't know. And she went, it sounded like she had a stroke on the air. Now, they came back a few days later, said she's fine. It wasn't a stroke. It was something else. And I don't know what this is, but it's really concerning. Yeah. Here's what happened.
Just disorganized in the run defense. I think they get their young running backs going tonight and then take shots to your favorite guy, Cortland Sutton.
Yeah, I look at... I forgot the quote. I'm sorry.
Washington defense from that group. Best way to attack that group tonight, do you believe?
Oh, boy. Best way to attack them.
What have you seen from Washington's defense?
I'm sorry. They just don't have... It's a lot of stuff going on. I'm sorry, guys. They don't have a lot of discipline on the defensive side of the ball.
Yep.
That's it.
They sure don't. And I want to get over to something else, too, Coach, because I was looking at Bone.
Yeah. So something was wrong there, right?
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know what.
Yeah, I mean, we
hope he's
theorized.
okay.
As far as I know, they haven't addressed it.
Yeah, right. I haven't seen anything. You hope that maybe there was just a director talking in his ear.
And that could be it, because that does mess you up.
Before.
It's happened to all of us. And it happens on a fairly regular basis.
Yeah.
Actually,
yeah. Can you imagine trying to do a show with Chris Cruz trying to learn English at the same time in your ear?
What did I do?
And
all
it's
I said
just
was
like,
give you the audio cue. Of 2
And the
minutes left.
problem is,
That's
and
all
I
I
don't
did.
think before you start making excuses for that, Chris. The problem is, I don't think you realize that cuts off all other audio.
Cuts all, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why sometimes I have to
I
take
could
my
be talking
headphones
like this, and you're.
Wait,
All
how
right.
is this an attack on me? Can we go back
do it
to
like
Rodney?
But again,
Is he okay?
Where are you producing Sunday Night Football? Is the question.
We hope that it was
I am.
that.
Yeah.
But boy, if it's something medical, pray for Rodney, because that's
was
rough, man.
That is rough. Although he came out of it a few times.
Yeah.
You know?
But somebody slowed down that video I was watching earlier on X, and while Collinsworth is setting up the question, you see Rodney kind of almost fall backward.
Oh, really?
Somebody really
wow.
zoomed in on him, and it's like
Oof.
he had to grab the table ahead of his answer there.
His brutation, if you will.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Tony Dungy, by the way, not Collinsworth. But
the guy on the far left, that's Chris Collinsworth's son.
Oh, yeah.
But,
you're right.
thank you.
Yes.
Well, that's Jasmine Crockett.
That was Jasmine Crockett. Now, if Jasmine Crockett is in your ear, you can't. There's no way you can talk.
There's no way.
Oh, that's
See,
true.
there you
No
go.
way.
She just
That
butted
is
in.
very true.
Funny.
All right. Well, we've got overtime coming up. And don't forget, you can check it out today. If you're not already a subscriber, become one right now, and you'll save $40 on your yearly subscription, because we're doing I don't know, it's either Black Friday or Cyber Monday or
whatever it is, get to it.
Yeah. Or a teetotaling Tuesday. I don't know what it is, but you'll save big right now.
Nice.
And we'll see you on overtime coming up.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.